Hi guys, you're talking to the girl in the middle and you're on my channel. I am Debbie, the girl in the middle of trying to grow her community. So if you haven't subscribed, please do like, comment and let me know what type of content it is you want to see from me. Also on other platforms like Twitter and Instagram at @StarKulu if you want to connect in a different way. But today we're talking about fashion. So it's not the first one done, but I did my first SHEIN haul and I'm so excited to show you guys a little bit of what I've got. Because there was quite a bit, I'm going to figure out a way on how to kind of share the rest of it, but also a bit of tips on what I looked out for, the things I made sure I double checked on, and essentially, what I did to make sure that most of the items, if not all of them actually, are to the quality that I want, etc, etc. Obviously we know it's a bit of a risk because SHEIN is what it is. It's fast fashion for sure, and in that instance you might have issues with material, maybe with the way that the garment has been put together, etc, etc. But I have to say the reason why this was so important for me to do was because I am actually quite happy with everything that I got. I have to say there's one skirt in black that the material kind of surprised me when it got here. Not in the worst way, I thought it would be thicker. However, I will say that when I bought it, I never really checked the material on that one. And with the other items that I had, I definitely checked that detail. So that could be my fault. But either way, I'm excited to show you guys exactly what I have. So let's get started. I thought that I would start with one of my favorite dresses. Also a very unexpected pick for me. Firstly, thank you to my lockdown groups for allowing this moment to happen. Without them, I think this dress would be a little dull. It's a large in size and it's a geometric mini. I'm not much of a mini skirt girl. I bought quite a few mini skirts because I want to try myself out, living in the moment. But this one specifically I love because the material is incredibly thick, so it kind of covers things like you can't see my cellulite, can't see it in my cellulite. I like the fit because also I love the geo printing because it kind of covers, everything I got during lockdown. It's not exactly what it used to be anymore. It used to be nice and flat here, not the case anymore. It doesn't really matter. You can just buy clothes that fit us now. And this dress I love because, again, my new boobs, my new lockdown boobs, not boob job because I've gone bigger, but my new lockdown boobs look good in these, look good in this. And I feel like with all the sunny days that we have, being able to go out, have lunch with friends, this would definitely be a great pick, either with flat shoes or I'm definitely not a rich girl. I was about to say rich, like nah, or like a very sexy heel. But I think a nice neutral color would be perfect. So yeah, this is the first garment. Gonna fit into, or gonna get into the next one. I'm having fun with this. I think this is gonna be really interesting for me. I'm nervous about doing the video in this way because I've never stood and kind of spoken about fashion in this way, but I'm actually quite excited. So let's get on to look number 2. This is outfit number 2. I love a color moment, I love a print moment, and you'll probably see by the pics that I'm about to show you today that I'm obsessed with color and definitely print. This is a combination of the two things, darling. It's giving me cinched, it's giving me summer, it's giving me let's go to lunch. It's giving me all these moments. Definitely a different pick from what is usually my style. I'm a girl who loves staples and then staples in different prints, but I thought that, in my quest to try new things, I'm not a mini skirt girl like I said, but this one fits so nicely, so snugly. It is also a jersey material. I don't know if you can see how thick it is, but it's a jersey material that I love because it kind of cinches things where it needs to, especially with this weight gain. The skirt is in a large and the top is in a small. I still get a small. My boobs are not big. They're like a B now, so it's more than sufficient. Also, the thing that I check is if it stretches, that stuff like that kind of helps me determine whether it should be a small or a medium. So this for me fits perfectly. It fits very snug as well. Even when I move, I don't feel like anything's gonna jump out, which is fantastic. But just overall, the look is just for me such an amazing thing. I love the color combination and I feel like it just screams summer. So yeah, this is look number 2. Look number 2, darlings. You know what I mean? I don't know, yeah, it's funny because I've actually put some weight on, but I feel really good. I feel really good in a miniskirt. That's quite interesting. Anyway, this is the second look, darlings, on SHEIN. Another really great option that got really good reviews underneath it. That's something that I looked through. I looked through at least 3 or 4 reviews, and if people put pictures there with them in the clothing, that often helps me to kind of locate where I am in terms of sizing. I really don't know what centimeters this and this. I don't know those size chart things. So that's literally how I made these decisions. Again, double checking that people are happy with the material, with the fit, etc., etc. Because no one's going to take the time to put a comment, a good one just for nothing type of thing. So yeah, this is what we came up with. Look number 20. And here we have look number 3. Now, okay, let me start from the top. I love this top, it's sickening. I love the ruche detail, but I love that. So for me, it was just about, again, it feels like a staple item, but with a little bit of a twist. So I would definitely pair it with something plain on the side at the bottom. I will be honest and say that this wouldn't actually be my usual pairing. I think there's too much ruching for how simple this is. I'd almost like the back of this top, you know, in front a lot more because of how plain I would want. You know, for me, if I'm wearing these shorts, I want them to be the focal. So I think that, yeah, I wouldn't pair it with this, but for the sake of the whole outfit being about SHEIN, I did pair it with this. So we have a beautiful long sleeve ruche top. I don't even know what color this is, but it's really beautiful. It feels like a dusty orange, and I'm obsessed with the fit as well. When I wear it on its own, it almost goes into a very mini skirt. Don't know if I'd wear it that way, but I mean, it's a cute option. And then this is also from SHEIN. Also, to let you guys know, it came in 3s. It came in this one, a white one, and a black one. And I'm sure I will show you how much that was right here. So yeah, love this. And then these shorts are just one of my favorite finds. I deliberately wore underwear that doesn't kind of, you know, smooth out the kinks, because I wanted you guys to see, you know, that even from the back, it's not, you know, it makes my bum look smaller. Don't care really. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it makes it look smaller. And the one thing that I'm really, what's the word? The one thing I want to make sure of is that, you know, the cellulite is not, because I feel like, okay, that's the one thing that I'm conscious about. So these shorts are a definite great buy for me. One of my favorite pieces that I took a chance on. The orange is a beautiful color. I love earthy tones. So, and I also like to kind of stick to similar palettes so that my staples are able to be mixed together. So these are really great separates, but essentially for the sake of this look, and for the sake of having a full shine look, this is what I look like. But with these shorts, I would definitely wear like a brown tank top or a brown shirt, like maybe a brown silk shirt or just a brown shirt that is not silk. But I think, yeah, it wouldn't be this pairing, or it would be like a bonus if I could find a top that is super plain, that is exactly like this. Even if it was a shirt in a short sleeve, like just rip it open here, show the boobs, Bob's your uncle. But yeah, nonetheless, this is the look. Hope you guys like it. It's got pockets. We love pockets as the girls. And this is essentially what we have, darlings. You know what I mean? I don't know how it was before, so I can't have a comparative conversation, but I do feel like, you know, the clothing is popping. Obviously, again, fast fashion, guys. I don't feel any quality issues. However, I might not know how to test that out quite yet. However, this is what I look like, which is what's more important. Look 3. Ladies and gentlemen, look number 4. I always feel like I have to have a different persona when I have this dress on because I feel so regal. I cannot tell you how amazing this material is. I cannot tell you the quality of this material. You just have to really experience it. I feel like I'm stepping into, you know, I don't know, I'm about to go be a modern day lawyer of Game of Thrones, darling. This dress does not hit the floor. It cuts just above my ankle. Unfortunately, because of the camera angle, I can't show that. However, on my Instagram, when I do post the full length, you'll be able to see the dress from front to back. However, yeah, this dress for me is definitely a keen favorite. I love the fact that the material is light enough for me to wear it on a summer day where it's really rainy and there's a bit of a chill outside. But I also love the fact that the material allows me to stack up underneath if I want to be warm in winter. Stockings, everything can be underneath, and I'll still look like this. So I'm obsessed with this I'm obsessed with this dress. I can't even tell you how much. I love the way that you can tie it in front. I've done like a double bow. My ideal is not a double bow. My ideal is a single bow because I think that this is just, you know, the chicest way. This just feels like the chicest way to present it. I like it like this. I would really quite literally, I probably wear it with flats. I can probably wear it with black, brown flats or high heels, but I just love this dress. I love the way that it makes me feel. It's just nice, it's loose, it allows me to eat whatever I want to eat and have it kind of still be forgiving in front. I am quite obsessed with the look of it. I'm obsessed with the color, and another neutral for sure. And also a color that I don't really wear a lot, but is actually really a great option for somebody who wants to stack their wardrobe with neutrals, which is something I want to do. So this was a very unexpected color for me to choose, but I really have no reservations whatsoever with the choice. I love this dress. I think it's such a beautiful piece. It's a beautiful piece to kind of step in and make a statement at a meeting. It's just great. Gives me very Sunday vibes. Yeah, this is what it is, darlings. This is look number 4. Like I said, there are quite a few more looks. However, I think that it's just safe for me to stop at 5 today. What I did do is that I pulled all the skirts aside so that I can figure out how to package that. Maybe do a bit of a skirt story matched with, different tops, etc. But right now, let's get into the very last look, which is my favorite look of everything that I bought. I, again, am a print person, so we're going back to prints, but very vibrant, very alive print. Looking forward to showing you guys. But for now, this is look number 4, darling. I mean, sweetie, do we even have to discuss it? Do we have to discuss it? Or do you have eyes? I mean, sweetie, love, baby, statement, print, design, feel me. I love, 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 love. This is a 2-piece. This is a shirt. It's about as long as a skirt, which I love even more because I can pair it with other really great things like white linen pants, etc., etc. And then this skirt is really perfect because I can pair it. It's a wraparound and it comes with the belt, and it's beautiful because I can pair that as well with different things. I am obsessed with this look. I definitely would rock it with different hair, either slick back or straight, but I would definitely rock it in such a way that the print is the main conversation. I am obsessed, 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 obsessed. I don't even know what to say about this. It's a black and white print. I will say that, if you are going onto the SHEIN website for the first time, I would go to where they have the collaborations, and I can't remember for the life of me who this is from or which collaboration, but I'll put that down here for sure. However, that is, I think, where you can get like your best, most innovative looking type of items, because they partner with really young designers who are able to give, some capsule, I think it's like, like capsule collections that they do in collaboration with SHEIN. I'm not nervous at all. I'm so nervous about this video, I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, check for the collaborations. That's your first pit stop. Also, it'll be really, really cool for you to kind of play. There's like people who do athleisure, there's people who do chic stuff, there's people who do party wear, a lot of stuff that is really cool for how people want to dress nowadays. So, and also again, at a bargain of the price. So, nonetheless, this is me in the outfit. I love the fit. Again, I'm trying to be about mini skirts. And I think that I like the flirtiness of this mini skirt. I like that, I don't know, I just think it's cute. I feel good. I feel ready to go somewhere. But also somewhere that is worthy of all of this. This was look 5, darlings. I had so much fun putting this fashion video together. Didn't really think that it would, I didn't think I'd enjoy it this much, but I really do. Also, if those who know me know that I really love fashion, so those who know me will understand that this is really exciting for me to do. I haven't also shopped in quite a minute, obviously with lockdown and things being unpredictable. Money was another thing that was kind of tricky, but I will say in the vein of that, that's kind of the reason why I started at SHEIN, because I felt like, okay, it's been a while since I've been able to spoil myself. It's been a while since I've been able to buy something that fits the body I'm in now, that fits who I want to be, but also that fits my style and whatever evolution is going through. And so I decided to just check with the places that kind of give you some great items but at a fraction of the cost, because I wanted to stretch my money as much as possible, and that's how I came down to getting all the items I got at SHEIN. Like I said, this is only half of the batch that I got. I will definitely take some time out to either do a reel or another video on the different skirts that I got. There's about 4 or 5. Really nice, some leather, some tweed, others flurry, others tight, but I just love flary, others tight, but I just really just wanted to start and see how this would go. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd be keen on seeing how to pair the different skirts with different tops, both in consideration of winter and summer looks, and I'll definitely get on that video. But for now, darlings, this is me with look 5, not wanting to get out of it, with nowhere to go. Wishing you guys an amazing day. Thank you for watching. Again, subscribe, let your community know that I exist, and let's help build this channel together. Mwah. Until next time, goodbye. Okay. One more thing. I think we could call this the bonus look, but I thought I'd put this on because I realized that I didn't share some key information. I shared tips and all this other weird stuff, but not really information around the website. So I put this last look on so that I'm still in SHEIN, and I'm going to give you all the tips that I can remember from my experience on the website. First of all, this is one of their summer favorites. It was under their summer favorites tab. Super simple, very inexpensive, everyday dress. I love the different color variations, but for me specifically, I wanted to try a green or a light blue, and I found a lime green, which I'm obsessed with. I love this dress. It's super comfortable. The material stretches very well, and I just have no complaints really. I definitely pair this with a pair of heels, darling, and start my brand new life. So back to the website. Things that I definitely looked out for on SHEIN. Reviews are your best friend. People will give you the tea about what is happening with the garment when it gets home. The other beautiful thing is when people are able to take photos. There's a lot of photo references where you can see if a girl's wearing a large and she has hips, maybe a similar body to yours or mine, then you can kind of decipher what size to kind of pick. Again, I told you I'm not the girl that knows how many centimeters this and that, so that's how what I used to gauge. The other thing that I did was, because I knew I had gained quite a bit of weight during lockdown, I made sure that I bought 1 or 2 sizes up. So my skirts that I haven't done today but will do very soon are all large. A lot of the dresses are larges, and then in terms of the top, I kept it as a small in all the instances, but at the bottom it's larges or XLs. And for me, the thinking is really, if I'm going to be spending such a low amount of money per garment, it's nothing for me to add 80 Rand onto that and take it to Levenger's for them to tighten it, cinch it where they need to so that it fits me. But what I think would drive me nuts is having something come all the way from overseas, only for me to have to ship it back to get the right size. Like, that pains me. So the way that I find the happy medium is to just make sure that it's 1 or 2 sizes up, and whatever needs to be put together or take it in can be taken in South Africa. So that's another tip of mine. And then also there's also I mean, they've got the material and stuff like that, but they do say, like, look for items that stretch. Think about the things that you would look for in items here in South Africa. And also when you're buying for the first time, just really, what I kind of did was go to the website, fill my cart, go back to the website, fill it, move things, kind of thing, just making sure that the items I have answer to what I need right now. I have a system when it comes to shopping. Usually if I have staple items that are missing, like whites, browns, and blacks, but staple items like tank tops, shirts, jeans, tight-fitting jeans that are black, tight-fitting jeans that are light, tight-fitting jeans that are a darker denim but not black necessarily. I always kind of count, do I have every staple before I go crazy with print again, if that makes sense, because if at the base level, if you have all of your staples, then you know your prints can just help make an outfit even better. But for me, what was really important was to make sure I've got all my staples so that I can take a chance with some prints, prints, take a chance with some items that I wouldn't wear or buy otherwise. And this I love, it's really beautiful. I've also seen the ones that kind of sit over the knee that I'm desperate for. I think I would love that in like a light blue or a brown. And yeah, so this is the last look. That's some of my tips for SHEIN. Like, I must also be honest, is I think that they've just done some work on the website. I think that people's old issues, I'm hoping that people's old issues are dying down, because I ordered at the end of the month and I got my order within 2 weeks. So that's not bad, considering, what people used to be saying about them being bad with feedback or having to wait months and months to get your order. And I only had to wait 2 weeks, and it was a substantially big order. So I'm happy. And in terms of the customs, customs came up to 500 and something. Can't remember the exact number, but I mean, again, the beauty of SHEIN is that they do give you 20% off if you buy for a certain amount, 10%, 5%. So you actually end up just using that 5 or 10% that you wound up saving on your custom fee. I will say that a lot of people have reported that they've spent a significant amount and didn't bump into any kind of customs or tax fee attached, which was great. But in my instance, I did. I paid it immediately, and the next day I got my parcel. So it just seemed to be very smooth sailing in terms of my order at SHEIN. I hope that you guys have the same experience. Go check it out. I think also to maybe make provision in case things are going to, take a long time to be delivered. Don't buy it for a special occasion and hope it pitches up, unless you're going to plan a month or a month and a half before, so that you make sure that you give time for delivery to happen. But yeah, essentially that's me, darlings. That's all I can remember for now. Whatever I don't remember, I'll be sure to put in the comments. But thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next episode.